go. We up here. We live.
Hey, what's up, guys? Views from the couch. Back again with another video for y'all. I got my boy Fred here on the controls. Man,
Yeah,
we're back again.
What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling beat up.
I'm feeling beat up. Okay. I'm feeling beat up. All right.
I'm beat up.
Okay. Guys, I don't want to ask him why, because I don't want to give you a long explanation, so I'm just going to keep it at that.
Yeah, man. The market was doing so good today, and then they went.
Yeah, market's not looking the best. Markets
Yeah.
are not looking the best.
Man, guys.
Bad news.
Yeah, guys.
Inflation.
Yeah, guys.
Interest rates.
Yeah.
High. Not good.
Man, the subject we're about to tackle on this video is something. Have you ever really done this like fully on? Like we had our little side notes and stuff that we said before in other videos, but we never like fully put a video on this topic before.
Right.
So the question is, Jerry, what's the point of this video? Are we informing people? What are we doing? What's going on here?
We're basically reacting to the news and giving you our 411 pain while we're doing it.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright.
We're just some guys. Everything we say is not financial advice. It's not medical advice.
What do you mean financial advice? We don't got no financial advice.
Well, no, it's just in general for everything we say. I'm just trying to get it all in one. Cut our loose ends.
Okay.
Yeah, no medical advice. Everything is here strictly our opinion.
Alright.
So guys, we're gonna be reacting to the news, and we got a couple clips for y'all. So we're gonna go right into it. Uganda's just passed a new LGBT ban, so that's buzzing on the news right now. We're gonna react to that. We're gonna tune in on it and chime in on it and see what that's all about. So let's get it, guys.
Buzzing on the news? Oh, let me not like this. You said buzzing on the news. Alright.
Yeah, it's buzzing around. That's the talk. Yep.
Alright.
Cool. Yeah, but guys, we're gonna check it out. Without further ado, let's go into it.
Alright.
Make sure you like and subscribe, guys.
So, before we start the video, what do you think about this ban? What's your opinion on it?
What's my opinion?
Yeah.
I don't know much about it. I kind of want to react to it, give you guys an organic reaction, and then at the end, I want to kind of give you my thoughts.
Right.
So I'm gonna save that for the end, because I don't want to say something that I don't know yet. I'm hoping I get some information from this news.
Oh, okay. Let me see. My thing is saying I have no connection, even though they're playing the video. Alright. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Have to make sure everything's good. Alright. Before watching this video, before getting more information on this subject, I think Uganda's doing what they're supposed to be doing. In my opinion, yeah. I think
just
they're
off face value.
Just off of the title alone, I feel like, yeah, I agree with them. I mean, yes and no, because one, you're kind of restricting people's free choice, but at the same time, I can see why you're doing it. It's like I can see why. You know what I mean? I can see why. So yeah, that's why I stand on it. But yeah, let's start this video.
Let's go, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Background beat. Alright.
Members of Uganda's LGBTQ community are in shock and afraid for their lives after Parliament passed a new bill that would make it a crime merely to identify as LGBTQ.
You said merely to identify?
Yeah, just identifying.
Just
would
to
be a
identify,
crime.
they'll go to jail.
That's heavy, man.
That is.
They not playing over there.
That's like some restriction to the highest level.
Yeah, they ain't playing.
Like, they're trying to nip it in the bud as.
Yeah.
They just made it a crime, basically. They just.
Yeah.
Like there's no even like leg room in that whole phrase.
The anti-homosexuality bill passed with a near unanimous majority.
Dang, that's the name of it. Let me go back and hear the name.
It was unanimously. How mess up the word?
Unanimously.
Yeah. Pass. Unanimous. Say it again.
Unanimous. I can't say it. I only have a few good brain cells to say it good once. That's it.
Hey guys, English ain't my first language. Alright, let's get it.
That would make it a crime merely to identify as LGBTQ. The
Wow.
anti-homosexuality bill
Anti-homosexuality bill.
Wow.
passed with a near unanimous majority on Tuesday. Same-sex relations are already illegal in Uganda, and over
Wow, it was already illegal, so
Right, yeah.
They
Like
just-
12, I was watching a video from like 12 years ago when Uganda first started passing laws on this.
yeah.
Like the world started coming off hard on Uganda. Like banks wasn't doing business
Wow.
with them, all of that.
Wow.
Like they've been isolated, and that was 12 years ago. And they're
Wow.
still, this is 12 years later, they're still going, like,
Wow, they stick to their belief.
yeah, they're not folding.
Yeah, okay.
basically.
I give them that.
Yeah.
I give them that.
for 30 other African countries. The new law would introduce steep sentences, life in prison for same-sex relations.
Damn, life. They are not
Life
playing.
is for same-sex relations, so that means
Yo, they not playing,
if
bro.
they're doing it nasty together,
Mm.
yeah, they're getting life, bro. They're getting life.
They are not playing. at
Basically,
all
this
with
bill
that.
is just more. It's just more.
Tightening the grip.
Yeah, they're tight. It's more tight in the grip. Yeah, it's more more harsh now. More.
Man, Ugandans don't fold. Hey, what's up, JC?
Yo, what's up, JC?
Yeah. Hey, go like and subscribe to JC's YouTube channel, man.
Yeah,
this man
definitely.
doing good stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Get him up to 10K or pass his goals, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the death penalty for aggravated homosexuality.
What aggravated What does that even mean? Aggravated.
Aggravated
So I mean, like
what?
if you keep on doing it or something, or what?
Aggravated. I don't know. We probably might have to Google that one.
That's crazy.
But yeah, they not
Which,
playing over
according
there.
to the bill, involves gay sex with people under 18 or when the
Oh.
perpetrator is HIV positive,
Oh, that probably would have
Hell
been mad.
nah.
Damn.
Dang.
among other categories. Advocate Frank Mugisha is one of a few Ugandans.
Man, they
who
strict
live
over there. They
in-
not playing. Like when you see, like it's crazy when you see world news, man. It's like a whole different. It's like a whole different timeline of Earth. It's like you watching an alternate reality.
Yeah.
You know, it's like whoa.
Well, I guess you're so used to hearing.
Yeah, I'm so used to seeing like, oh, let's give that side the ability to parade around kids. Let's inseminate kids. I'm so used to seeing stuff like that. Now when you see stuff like this, it's like, dang.
Yeah. It's
It's like polar opposite, you know?
Yeah.
Shock to the system.
I wonder why they're doing this though. Like, what's? I guess it's the whole.
It's anti-life if you think about it.
I don't think it's not
trying to avoid
anti-life.
that.
How is it anti-life?
Cause think about it. If
life-
if a male and a male
Yeah.
cannot produce life, it's a male and a female, right? So it's basically it destroys the whole family, the traditional family structure, you know.
What are you talking about? You just said it was.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's not life.
Like homosexuality. It's,
No, I'm talking about this. Like why they're doing it? Like for like their, like is it like their, that's their, it's like a culture thing or what's?
No,
what
I
is it?
said why they're banning it. It's cause maybe they have like they really believe in like the the traditional families like it's supposed to be man and female, you know.
Oh, okay.
Their traditions are very hard rooted in them into their politics, unlike Western world where it's open to it's being more and more open.
It's done in the secret of politicians, but it's open. For other
Yeah,
people.
it's more deeply rooted over
Oh,
there.
okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And it's just they gotta keep a hold on that because ultimately it's anti-life. You ain't getting no life from that. But
she said, LGBTQs really started because of Obama. Yeah, man, Obama passed them. Yeah, he really passed that. What did he pass that law?
Yeah,
where-
when Obama
where-
was Obama, I remember
Where
reading an
that community get
article
married?
or a
Yeah.
news clip.
Yeah.
Obama in his presidency, he passed more laws protecting LGBT and Qs and that whole
yeah.
gay agenda than actually helping black people.
Wow.
Way more while he was president.
They took the whole fight from.
Yeah, that man was That man gave them so much rights,
He gave
bro,
him
in
so
his
much rights,
presidency.
but he didn't do nothing for black
Yeah.
people.
Basically.
Yeah, and the media will have you love him
Yeah.
and praise him.
And who was the main ones rooting for him to become president, voting for him? Black people was throwing parties, was going crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
We just wanted a brother up there. That's all.
Yeah.
But little did they know that this brother was
turned on us, bro.
He wasn't turned on us. He was raised that way. Like his whole beginning was for that moment.
What you mean?
There's a lot of conspiracies on Obama, and like he fits the bill perfectly. Like all these presidents are related. Like they're
allegedly, guys. Allegedly.
No, they're not legit. They're all related. Like some of them are distant cousins.
Where you getting this?
Actually, it was years ago. A girl actually did a project, and she actually found out that every president that we ever had are related to each other.
So you telling me Trump is somehow related to Obama, and
he related
Obama's somehow related to George Washington?
Yeah. Every president.
We're gonna have to do a video on that.
We have to do a video on that. Yeah,
that's a whole different topic for a different day. That's a whole different rabbit hole. Fred just popped up out of his conspiracy goodie bag.
It's not conspiracy. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Fact check me on that, guys.
Allegedly, guys.
Yeah, but
until we present you the facts, it's allegedly.
Yeah.
So don't come for us, YouTube.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
Uganda, do your thing. Do your thing, guys. Ain't that twin? What's
Gay. His charity for LGBTQ rights was shut down last year.
Yeah.
The last time the legislation was around, there were cases of suicide. So this time, this law is worse than the one that was here before because it has a death penalty.
Yeah, that's true. It have a death penalty.
See if you can turn up that volume a little bit. It's kind of low.
Did you put the volume in?
Yeah, I was wondering why. Oh, okay, it's fine. Just our headphones.
Yeah, it's
cool. We'll see how it comes out when the video's done with.
And many people would be worried. Many people would be scared.
Supporters say it is needed to punish a broader array of LGBTQ activities, which they say threaten traditional values.
Okay.
The law also bans promoting.
Yeah, so I was right. Traditional values, okay.
Yeah, but I think it probably might be a little bit more than that too. Like maybe like kids was getting involved. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know the story. But I'm just putting out like some.
What you mean by kids?
Like like young kids, 17 and 16-year-olds, probably getting groomed or getting targeted. They might be gay and they might be doing it, with an older person over the age of 18. So I don't know. It might be a whole bunch of weird, behind doors situation going on.
Interesting.
They say threaten traditional values. The law also bans promoting and abetting homosexuality, as well as conspiracy to engage in homosexuality.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I see why they're doing this because you already got enough going on in your country, and then you're gonna you have this going on. It kind of like, just to be honest, if you look at history, like once you have way more people being like having that same sex relations, your country falls. Your quality of life for your country gets worse. It never works out for that country, and I'm just saying from my opinion, from what I know. Right.
U.S. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre noted grave concerns about Uganda's bill on Wednesday.
I wish they would have had the same concern for the people in Iraq when we went over there for a weapon that didn't exist.
Damn.
I wish they had the same energy.
Something about her I just don't like. Cause she's like a extreme yes woman. It's like when she speaks, she's not speaking out of her own mind or her own soul. It's like she's a I doubt if she's not human, I would be relieved. But the fact that she's human, is like troubling because you can't be a human being and be that robotic.
You can't be a human being that robotic. You're looking at the proof right now.
I don't know, man. She's probably a clone or something. She's probably a lab project.
Look at Bill Gates, bro. Look at Bill Gates. This man is as evil as his come, allegedly. He's as evil as
but at least he has a point of view. She don't got none of that.
She does got a point of view. It's called money, and she's gonna say whatever they want her to say. And then she's gonna.
I doubt it's even the money at this point, bro.
It's the money, bro.
She's a brainwashed. She's brainwashed.
Bro. She's not brainwashed because you can't be. Look, you cannot be stupid in that position because the way she be deflecting those questions that these people be having, like you cannot be stupid. As she knows what she's doing and she do it masterful. Like she know how to deflect. She's trained for this, you know. She's getting paid for that reason.
Let's hear her speak.
It looks like she's possessed right now. Is her eye sideways? Ew. Alright.
No, she just.
Oh, that's her eyeliner thing, whatever the color.
Yeah, her mascara.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Whatever. Let's go.
HA is signed into law and enacted. It would impinge upon universal human rights, jeopardize progress in the fight against HIV/AIDS.
I guess our freedom went over there. I guess we gotta go over there and fight for it.
Hey man, if it's anything that has to, if it has nothing to do with us, we're in.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
Deter tourism and invest in Uganda and damage Uganda's international reputation.
Wow. What about those countries that still have slaves? Why are we not doing nothing about that? But we gonna do stuff about people having same sex.
It doesn't go with their Western philosophy, you know, ideology. Okay. Yeah, if it doesn't align with with their Western ideology, it's a problem. We gotta help them. You know, they're lost. We gotta liberate them.
Okay, interesting.
The legislation will soon be sent to Uganda's president Yoweri Museveni to be signed into law.
Yeah, I hope. You think he's gonna be alive by the time that law comes to him?
I mean, man, they're 12 years in, bro. So they still look like they fighting. They 10 toes down on this on their decision, bro. And trust me, the world been coming hard on Uganda.
That's crazy. They coming on them just because they don't want same sex in their country.
Yeah,
just,
you can't pass your own laws. What's
wrong? It's like
this is this our country or
what
not?
Was it like?
You discriminate.
What's that soccer thing? FIFA? Was it FIFA? The World Cup or something?
Yeah. What about FIFA?
Remember how they what country? It was in that country in
Qatar.
Yeah, and then
where the last World Cup was held.
Yeah, and then a lot of
they brought in a whole bunch of slaves and they kept it hush hush.
Yeah, but then at the same time they didn't want no LGBT rainbows, flags, none of that in their stadium, none of that.
I didn't see that piece of the news.
And then
they swept that under the rugs, huh?
No, yeah. I mean the news is talking about it here and there, but let's get it.
Where's the bans though?
Yeah, man.
Where's the scrutiny?
Right, because they got money over there. That's why. And you can't take them out the equation. You can't take them out the equation because they have so much money.
They got resources.
Yeah, they have resources.
Like they're sitting on one of the largest oil reserves in the world.
Mm-hmm. At least that's what they tell us. There's a whole bunch of oil reserves.
They're splitting it with I think Saudi Arabia. It's like they're like both of them are on it.
That's you see
crazy.
Money talks.
Money talks.
Money. Oh man! All right, let's get it.
Repeatedly denounced homosexuality.
If the law is signed by the president, the worst would be mass arrests of LGBTQ persons.
That's crazy. It's gonna be a big mass of people of LGBT community getting arrested, and possibly getting murdered for that. I don't believe in the murdering part because you gotta let people live their own life. You gotta let people make their own choices. It doesn't matter if it's right or
Maybe
wrong.
they're looking at Western society and they're like, oh, they gave them an inch and look what's happening to them.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
we don't want that to happen to us.
Obama let them people get married, and then what happened? Now kids want to transform into wolves and shit.
Yeah, our society is literally a laughing stock. It's crumbling and it's in its last days.
Mm-hmm.
And other societies are looking at us at like, wow, like, yeah.
That's good.
Mob violence towards the LGBT community.
Yeah, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be a lot more violence. There's gonna be a lot more prejudice going against them.
Wow.
It's gonna be like
It's weird, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be a hated person. Like you can't even. Oh man, they're gonna probably make a movie out of this somewhere.
Putting LGBT persons, I don't know if they're going to be concentration camps or rehabilitation centers.
Damn.
So
I guarantee you they're gonna. Damn. I mean, they're not like America. They're not gonna do shock therapy, but that sucks though. Damn.
Yeah, they taking it extreme. Like that's do you think that's extreme?
In my opinion, I can't judge them on how they handling that community, but I would say that's too much. I would say that's too much
That's
to
pretty
kill them.
extreme.
Yeah.
Like you can't
Many
slice and dice that one.
to be internally displaced.
Mugisha said he would challenge the law in court on the grounds that it is unconstitutional and
I
violates
don't know. Those people in the
various
court look
international
like they're ready to throw hands at any oppression,
That's
boy.
crazy, man. They're like, look,
They
man,
not
we
playing.
tired of this. We tired of this shit. Let's just get rid of them. Let's just.
Uganda is a signatory.
We will go to all courts in Uganda. If need be, we'll go to the international court as well. But we definitely have to go to court and challenge this law.
Wow.
Yeah, these politicians, boy.
They want all the smoke, bro.
Yeah, they know how to stick to their guns, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I got from that video, guys.
Yeah.
Stick to your word no matter what.
Yo, what is this? Say Uganda.
Yeah, Uganda banned identifying as LGBT with new
Okay,
bills.
this from BBC.
Yeah, so this is further breakdown of that news.
Further breakdown of the news.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to skim through this.
But
a
you
little
already
bit
know
quicker, though.
BBC is.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't
Let's see
trust
what they gotta
BBC
say.
1%.
I don't trust any of these news platforms.
Yeah.
But you gotta learn how to eat the meat and spit out the bones.
Why are they spitting out the bones? I'm just eating around the bone.
Cause the bones are the lies, the meat is the truth.
Okay.
So-
You just made that up. Yeah, she just said that. Hey, you just said that up. Like, you did a good job though. I like
This
that.
guy.
It's like, you riding a bike and you fall, but then you do a cool like jump thing. All right, let's get it. Let's see what this lady got to say.
Uganda's parliament has passed a bill which would criminalise people who identify as LGBTQ, with those found guilty facing up to 10 years in prison. Under the proposed legislation, friends, family,
Man, it
and
looks hot
members
in
of the
there.
community would have a duty to report individuals in same-sex relationships to the authorities. Homosexual acts are already illegal in the East African country, but the bill seeks to go further and criminalise people on the basis of their sexual identity.
Oh, it just go even further. You can't even identify as being gay.
Yeah, they
like
not
before
playing.
you
It's
say you
zero
gay, but you can't do
tolerance,
that.
bro.
Yeah, but they're like, yeah, bro. They don't even think about it.
Damn.
It's like they're doing the opposite of here. Like where here they're trying to change the speech, your free speech, and say and all the pronouns nonsense and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't say certain things
Yeah.
here, man.
When you talk to
It's
certain
ridiculous, bro.
people, but
We being bullied over here. For talking
over
this.
there they try to they do it. They're doing the
They
bullying.
they know what happens when you give that side too much power.
Bro.
When you even give them an inch,
Yeah.
they want the whole thing.
Well, in my opinion.
So
like,
I can't really blame them.
In my opinion, I can see why they're doing it because it never ends.
They always want one thing, the next thing. Yeah.
It's gonna be the next thing. That type of lust is never
They're
gonna
not
go away.
happy.
It only get more perverted.
Yeah.
It only get
They
more
want
perverted.
more and more and more.
And the fact that we have to pass laws here to ban it from happening to kids is already telling us
It's
it is.
wild, bro.
Let's get it.
Bill passed with widespread support in Uganda's
That guy right there with the
parliament.
fist. Not
We
playing.
will have our morals. We will protect our children. And we are making this law. We are making this law.
All that sounds right to me.
Protecting our children.
Yeah, protect our morals, protect our children.
Yeah.
That sounds right to me.
I don't see what I'm be honest with you. I see that they really are. The bill is very harsh. I ain't gonna lie, it's very harsh.
But
I don't agree
what
with
I'm
the
starting to
harshness.
see is, in order to stand your ground, you got to do extreme stuff sometimes.
That's
so
true. That's true.
It's
That's
you
true.
can't be like, you can't be 1 foot in and one
foot
foot
out.
out.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta be 10 toes in, and that's
Yeah.
what they're doing right now.
You could think of it as like a plague or some
Yeah,
sort.
they're not playing.
Yeah.
But let's go, guys.
Making this law for our children. We are making this law for the children of our children. This country will stand firm. And once it passed, I can tell you, Madam Speaker, we are going to reinforce the law enforcement officers to make sure that homosexuals have no space in Uganda.
Wow.
Dang. Look
don't
at her
know
face,
about-
boy.
Wow,
Look, she
man.
did.
That's not good. My overlords, my lizard overlords don't like that.
Her skin is crawling right now.
Hey, this man like he flamboyant, boy. Let's see
who is
what
a
he got to say.
researcher at the
See?
Human
Boy, I had to black him out just before he struck.
Yo, why you making fun of the bad lips? That's probably genetics, man.
Hey,
But I don't know why it looked like
he.
he was sucking on something, though.
Human Rights Watch Africa Division. Really good to have you with us, and thank you for joining us on BBC News.
They don't even put him on because he gonna be on their side.
Can you tell us a little
Look, they should have me on. I keep it real with them. Look, man, Uganda, do your thing. But hey, the death thing is too much.
bit
Do your
more
thing.
about what this draft legislation does, what it will change?
So the current law
The way I see it is, what it's changing is it's stopping Satan's reach from touching them youth
Yeah.
that's over there. Like, in my I'm not
They're just
even
putting
in my
up
opinion.
a, all I see here is the world is changing for not the better.
Not the better, bro.
And there's pockets of resistance out there that is gonna fight the good fight and
Yeah.
die on their swords.
yeah.
And it is what it is. Let's go. Let's hear what this.
Uganda
what
basically
this,
prohibits same-sex acts. It's been in the law for decades. It was inherited from the British, and really hasn't been implemented. So what the legislators now are wanting to do with this new bill is to criminalize homosexuality as a whole, to make it such that any person that has sex with somebody of the same sex commits a criminal offense, as well as anybody who, in their words, promotes homosexuality also commits a criminal offense. So they're wanting to really ensure that anybody that's affiliated with
You know, I'm thinking what you're talking about. I'm hoping some LGBT community people from here go over there and try to fight that good fight.
That's dangerous. Don't take this guy's advice right here.
Yeah, I hope they go over there and fight the good fight.
This man, baby.
I need to have a bunch of you guys over there to go over there and fight the good fight for these guys.
Damn.
Oh man, I guarantee you, they won't do it for two reasons.
Oh, they ain't.
Reason
they ain't
one
going
is
over
it's
there.
niggas, bro. It's just niggas. It's niggas over here. Two, it's too comfortable over here. You gonna be
This is
put on a
paradise
shirt
for them
if you
right
go over
here.
there. They gonna put you on a shirt.
But you gotta realize they
Huh.
need to further inseminate their base. This is their base of operation. They're doing a pretty good job of inseminating it.
Wait here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole agenda, man. It's a whole
Yeah,
agenda.
bro. Our
They even have a
future
book about their agenda.
generations are screwed. That's all I'm saying.
Not my generation, not down my line, but yeah, you right.
Man,
Alright, let's get
unless you got your own land, your own civilization within the civilization.
Yeah, then I guess I'm
As long as you in this
'cause
country,
it's
man,
on TV everywhere.
It's iffy, bro.
It's
Things
everywhere,
are
bro.
iffy.
It's everywhere, bro. All right, let's get it.
homosexuality is punished by the law.
So this will have serious implications, won't it?
So they're just going back to how the way things were.
Basically,
Yeah,
and the
basically-
world has changed, and the world's not happy.
No, the overlords,
Yeah,
people ain't happy about that.
yeah. Look
They-
at
they
her
want- they
face.
want- they want
She
more
looked
of
like
this.
she got beaten. and she's mad. She needs blood right now.
For any members of the LGBTQ plus community in Uganda.
Certainly. I mean, the notion that somebody should go to prison because they've had consensual sex with somebody who is an adult is, can have, wide-ranging impacts. Not just the fact that it's now going to be a criminal offense, but the fact that what it's essentially doing is endorsing homophobia. It's the government would say that it's all right to discriminate against people because you.
That's
think
interesting. Pause right quick. He says endorsing homophobia. So he say the government is basically encouraging hate.
Not hate, fear.
Yeah, hate and fear.
Because homophobia is being fearful of a homosexual. I don't agree with the way he used it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of feel like, hey man, sometimes we do gotta pass laws to stop certain stuff. The more I watch this, the more I'm agreeing with Uganda. I mean, I don't agree with the death penalty, but yeah, I'm thinking, man, they're not promoting, nobody's afraid of homosexuals. You just don't want it.
They're just basically, why don't the news just say they don't want it? Ian.
Why don't Uganda let the people who are LGBT leave?
Yeah, it's either if you stay,
pay their plane ticket to go somewhere.
Not even pay their plane ticket. It's either you serve this time, you get these penalties, or you find a way to leave, and you got an amount of time to leave, or you face this time. Yeah. That would be okay. Cool.
All right, let's get it.
They are homosexual because you think that they are having sex with somebody of the same sex, and that can have. We've seen in the past it having wide-ranging impacts on people's lives and their livelihoods, but it's going to make things even worse going forward.
I wonder what's the percentage of homosexuality over there, though.
I mean, it shouldn't be that much, but
yeah, it's sounding like the news is making it sound like it's the whole population is in trouble right now.
It's not even that much here in the United States, to be honest.
And that's crazy. So, well, let's go.
They're just trying.
The Ugandan Parliament, as we've been discussing, has passed a draft law. How likely is it to be approved and actually?
You know the crazy part about this is too, the more United States and all these other global countries, I guess France, Britain, all these people push Uganda away, they're gonna most likely link up with Russia and China. The whole situation.
Yeah, Africa as a whole is based on the growth, it's looking like it's gonna be the next superpower.
Yeah.
At the rate it's going.
They couldn't hold it back. They've been taking resources from there for however long.
Yeah.
All these countries wouldn't be shit without Africa's resources, but
big facts. It's the most looted, most poached, most exploited continent
in the world.
Yeah. Africa is it's crazy. Let's go.
Become law.
So the next stage is for the president to assent to it. He has to, his job basically is to sign it if he agrees with the terms. In the past, there was a similar law that was passed about 2 years ago, the Sexual Offences Bill, which also criminalized same-sex acts, but he didn't sign it because he said that the law, the penal code with that colonial remnant that prohibited same-sex acts already provided for that, so there wasn't the need for a new law.
Okay.
But in this case,
we're gonna revise it.
What the parliamentarians did very deliberately was to repeal the penal code provision, so that this new bill won't. That the president can't make the argument that the new bill doesn't provide for that. The new bill provides for an existing crime. So it's either he signs it, and if he doesn't sign it and sends it back, the parliament can also vote it back in. If they get a 2/3 majority. And we saw yesterday that the bulk of parliamentarians were in support of this law. So it's very likely that whether President Museveni signs it or not, it's likely to go through.
Yep, man, dang.
Oriam Yako from Human.
That's that. So Yeah, man. They doing their thing, bro.
Look,
That's all I can say, and it is what it is. If a country, if you're your own country, you passing your own laws. The world, the Western world, shouldn't be like coming down on you so hard. Like you don't see Uganda in our business,
yeah,
constantly criticizing us.
yeah. Like how you guys, like we were talking about Obama. Like during his presidency, this man killed so many innocent. Allegedly, no, I ain't gonna say allegedly. I mean, I would say allegedly just to protect the channel.
I feel like they're just minding their own business, doing their thing, and we're all in. I mean, the Western worlds are all in their business, and not only are they all in their business, but they're hurting.
Same reason why we all up in Ukraine's business.
Yeah,
it's not our business.
Like we need to stop that.
And because of that, everything's a shit show.
Yeah, it's hurting us. We're in other countries' business, and it's really hurting.
And we're not doing anything at home.
Exactly. It's like
remember that whole train Ohio derailment.
Yeah.
Biden
the government didn't help.
Biden on President Day, Biden went to go to Ukraine. That was just
Biden basically told those companies, "Hey, y'all clean this up. We're not helping.
And worry about
this
that.
On
we
y'all.
Don't care about these city folks.
Yeah, and by the way, keep paying your taxes.
Right, and they don't get no relief funds. But we pay pensions for the Ukrainians.
Slap in the face. Yep. That same time Biden went to Ukraine and he gave them a whole bunch of money, right?
He signed more money, bro, and more weapons, all that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It's just
crazy stuff, man. But anyways, guys, in other news, we have teen girl sues doctors for allowing her to transition at age 13.
Personally,
that's a crazy headline.
Universally, bro. I believe that should not even be a thing.
Yeah, why are we letting teens do these things to themselves and they can't even drink alcohol? They're not, like, make that make sense. It just don't make sense to me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you giving them so much power, but they can't even, I don't know, man. Things are going so crazy in this country, bro. It's not even making sense. Personally, it's a parody, bro.
Yeah, personally, you should not allow kids to modify their body in any type of way.
And expect everything's gonna be okay.
You can't, and definitely, you're doing it in their most
vulnerable stages where they're finding themselves.
No. They're doing the most vulnerable stage where their body is changing, where their body is growing.
Yeah, this girl didn't even hit puberty, properly hit puberty.
Some of these people don't even got nipples, bro. How you walk this earth? You don't got nipples.
Like that doctor, those doctors, they don't got common sense. Like, what's going on, bro?
They're not common sense. They just their morality is just not there. All they see is a check, and they see a lifelong customer coming back for medication.
Damn, that's crazy, man. But anyways, we're gonna react to this clip of
the Michael Knowles.
Yep, the Michael Knowles show. So we're gonna follow in with him and chime in with our opinions.
Yeah.
So let's go, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're from the couch, let's get it.
I got a question for the community, the gay people community. What y'all think about this teen girl who's suing these doctors? Like, do you think she's in the right or do you think she's in the wrong? Let's get it.
Layla Jane is an 18-year-old detransitioner. She's a girl who was pushed into transition, all these horrible mutilations and chemical injections when she was a little kid.
That's crazy. You doing that to your own kid, bro. You doing permanent surgery to a kid. If they was 18 and making their own decision to do this, then that's fine. That's their choice. But as a kid, you won't even let your kid go to the movies by themselves, would you?
Exactly, right?
So,
that's what's so crazy about this to me. It's like, if people going insane, low-key insane or something, what's going on here?
It's just certain stuff don't make sense.
Yeah,
like if you let your kid transition, then you might as well let your kid drink and smoke cigarettes because they want to.
Right?
And
they defend this thing so heavy too.
Let's just say, for instance, I was a 13-year-old trans kid, and I wanted to drink alcohol. How you gonna stop me? Look, I already like chopped off my thing down there. Let me live my life.
Yeah, now I can't drink alcohol. Like that's the least of my restrictions, bro.
Right? Oh
Like,
my goodness.
Come on, man.
It is a sad story.
It's crazy.
Now she's 18, and she says she greatly regrets it, and she's suing her doctors. Here's her.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She
and
greatly regrets it. I wonder why.
YouTube do not promote like the video for detransitions. Like YouTube do not like. It's hard to find those videos. You have to search for it. Like this. They will never promote that. They'll never promote the other side of that whole road.
Right.
Her story.
I really want to say that
Put
I
a pause
don't
right
think
there.
Hey, he told me to pause. I paused. But I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Damn, boy. Look at the.
So let me get this straight. Transition from a male or from a female?
A female to a boy.
A female to a boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
She had a mastectomy.
Whoa.
At age 13. I don't know what that is, but that sounds like it's permanent. This sounds like regret.
Yeah, it sounds bad.
Look at her. She's just loving this. You dumb little. That's what she's thinking. The one in the blue. And look at her. That better not be the mom.
No, that's the lawyer, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's the news lady that they're talking to.
Okay, let's get it.
You can hear it right away.
Yeah, you can.
The people who tell you there are no long-term consequences, it's all.
Yeah, bro. Hopefully this girl still have her nipples. Hopefully.
Oh man, that's tough, bro. I don't want to think about that, but let's let it play. Let's hear
all
what you
totally
gotta say.
reversible if a child starts to transition and then stops transitioning. It's no big deal. This girl's voice
that's a big lie.
is quite deep, and it's going to be deep for the rest of her life.
That
and
sucks.
there's nothing to change about that.
That sucks. And I don't think she can have kids. To be honest with you, I don't think she can carry
Yeah,
kids.
that trisectomy thing sounds pretty mutilating.
Sound like they took the whole thing out.
Yeah, it sounds like they took an ice cream
But
scoop
I
and just
guarantee
scooped
you
it
this,
all
right?
out.
You know, this thing is so sick. This is my theory. This thing is so sick with these girls. Like, they take their thing out, but I guarantee you they're gonna find a way to put it in other people. They're gonna do something with those organs.
Man, that's wild, bro.
Hey, organ harvesting is a real thing. It's a real thing, and these doctors just found a legal way to get it. They found a legal way to get it, bro.
The rabbit hole goes deep.
And they're
guys.
making money off of it too. These people are so evil, bro.
Wow.
Only those people with the big nose could be behind this. But hey, that's just me being.
Let's go, guys. Let's
get
continue.
it.
This girl has aspects now in her body which are quite masculine because she was pushed into this as a kid.
Yep.
And there's no reversal for it.
Yep, and they got her at 13. Like, you know, your teenager, when you're growing, your puberty comes in. And then, like, puberty comes in like 11, 12, 13, like when you're growing. And they messed up that part of it.
Y'all didn't just mutilate a human. Y'all mutilated a child who was transitioning into a adolescent.
Yeah, bro.
A young adult.
And someone has to be held accountable, as she
Not
says.
even an adult. You was
I should have been
transitioning to a
allowed
teen.
to change.
You said what?
She's not gonna get to experience.
She's not gonna spend a lot of stuff,
things,
yeah.
man.
Why? Because she was 13, and she yearned to be.
Cause she got
Hey, yeah, she was 13.
She was a young impressionable mind.
Yeah.
And
But not only was it impressionable, like let's see what she had to say about her whole situation and why she did it.
To change my sex before I could.
Let me go back.
I should have been allowed to change my sex before I could legally consent to have sex.
Wow, that's true.
that's another part. Yeah.
That's another part.
That's another part. That is
The consent for
definitely
sex
another part.
is 18.
Yeah.
But they got
Age of
her at
consent.
13.
Like,
Look at that jaw. You see, I
Yo.
bet you that was the stuff she was taking. Gave her this this spoon shaped type jaw.
man, that's tough, bro.
That's tough. Yeah.
That's really tough,
And
man.
not only that, you can't even go to the beach because you got zipper tits.
That's tough, man. She
I
gonna
don't
run
know if
into
she got that,
she
but-
gonna run into girls that she like.
But how will
And
we
she
know if
won't
she's
know how to
cold?
feel.
How would we know she's cold if she don't got no nipples? I won't know. How would you know?
Bro, I got nothing to say to you right now, man.
I wouldn't know.
You
I wouldn't know if
evil
she's
for
cold,
that.
bro.
It's
I wouldn't
tough.
know. I wouldn't know if she's cold. All right, let's get it.
Overall, I don't think I'm better off for the experience, and I think transition just completely added fuel to the fire that was my pre-existing conditions.
Yes, it's not a solution. It is not a viable
Look at that
solution.
lawyer's face. I hope that's the lawyer.
We making money.
Because if that's the mother,
then she can get out of here. She can get up and walk out.
You look dumb right now.
All right, let's get it.
Her pre-existing conditions. She's talking about psychological conditions. Conditions that I am not even allowed to mention on certain big tech platforms.
Wow.
I am not even allowed to suggest that transgender identity has significant, let's say, overlap with other conditions, let's say. Am I allowed to say that?
You see, in Uganda, they're trying to get rid of all this nonsense. But here, they just
it's the polar opposite I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're not only making it bigger, adding fuel to it, but
you're not allowed to speak against it.
You're basically, The way I feel about that Uganda, man, y'all should feel the same way about what they're doing to people who don't agree with this.
Can I say that one, censors? Layla's saying that. She's saying
Man,
this happened to me and I wasn't treated for other...
Right?
Yeah, this is what happens. This is our current society, bro. You gotta talk to your magical overlords. You can't say nothing, bro. This is America. Can you believe this is America?
I gotta stop pausing this on this guy, bro. This doesn't look good for you, bro. Doesn't look good for you, man.
Bro, this is America in 2023 where you gotta watch what you're saying,
right?
Or your freedom of speech doesn't mean a jack.
When that social credit comes, they gonna come back and collect this video.
Yo,
I already know.
Like, hey.
And they gonna come to take everything I own.
Yeah.
You said
what
this.
Fred is saying
is
right. It's bad right now, but guess what? It's only getting
Remember
worse.
how they did Kevin Hart? He had some tweets a long time ago, or something.
Yeah, they go back in the past.
Like, oh, he already apologized for it, but then
nope. Want to know why they went back in the past?
Because
he did something they didn't like, so they had to go get him, or he was about to make a major move.
Yeah, he was about to host the. I think about to host the Oscar or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get it.
Conditions I had. I was treated as
the
though
girl
I'm
mentally
really a
ill,
boy,
bro.
and now I deeply regret it. They did this to me before I...
The parents didn't show her no love, bro.
Yeah, who's her parents, bro? Her parents gotta be one of the most careless.
She got to sue her parents and whoever was her guardian at the time.
Yeah, man.
And the doctors.
Her guardians suck. Her guardians failed her.
You know the crazy part is, too? You going to a doctor you're supposed to trust. You going to this medical professional who been in school for how long? Like 17 years, 18 years or something? Bro. However long they go to school for. And they're literally looking you in the eye telling you this is what you need. This is going to make you feel better. This is going to give you the liberation that you always wanted. And the whole time they just was looking at a check. All they said was dollar signs on your dumb ass. And they took it when they did that surgery. Damn. Bro, it's crazy, bro. Your doctor is out to get you.
Let's continue, guys.
Allowed to
those are the real drug dealers.
Her lawyer is our friend Harmeet Dillon. Here's what Harmeet says.
Her lawyer.
She was not given the mental health treatment necessary, and it was not disclosed to her family or to her that for example, teenage transitioners desist from transition at a 80 to 90% rate.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Wow.
They detransition at an 80 to 90% rate. That's a little bit too much that nobody's talking about. That's like,
yeah, you don't hear that.
That's like saying 10 to 20% of them actually stays like that are happy, but majority of them are not happy.
Yeah, the majority. Like we're talking about the majority. 10 to 20% is like
that means the trans community don't have an argument. If most of them gonna regret that decision down the line. Definitely those girls who had that weird skin thing on their hand.
So that just shows that already shows y'all off the rip the statistics are against you.
Yeah. Man, that's why you don't see a lot of these detransition videos because they're gonna stop more people from actually doing the transition.
It's not positive news.
Yeah, it's not positive. It's gonna stop the money from coming in.
Yeah.
Bro, I guarantee you these
hospitals.
Feel
like, man,
they're gonna get away with it, bro. They're gonna get away with it. Yeah. They're gonna get a slap on the wrist when everything goes downhill. These dogs are just.
The majority of people who go through this regret it later on, that it wasn't a solution for her mental health problems, that many girls, in fact most girls probably struggle with puberty. And so it is our position legally as a matter of law that informed consent was missing here, because is it impossible for a child to give informed consent, and it is impossible for parents who are not fully informed and with a child that was not properly treated to also give that consent. And Laura, an important point here is that, you know, you've had me on with our client Chloe Cole as well, and Kaiser doctors use the line on her and her parents, would you rather have a live son or a dead daughter? The exact same line was used in this case, so it appears to be
so you're right. These doctors, they baiting people, bro.
Yeah, baiting. Like, would you rather have her alive or dead? Look, let me tell you my answer to that question. She's gonna be alive, fam. She ain't gonna die from this. She ain't an idiot. You gonna kill yourself because you can't live this way? I mean, you gonna go straight to nothing, you know?
Man, that's
crazy that they even said that to her.
That has to, man.
As parents, man, bro. It wasn't even a life. It wasn't even a life or death situation, but they made it into one.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
Kaiser doctors and psychiatrists are using on these victims.
This kind of
crazy, that's very
butchery
manipulative too of the
is
kids.
totally irresponsible at the levels of the parents, yes, at the levels of the school, yes.
Definitely,
but at the level of the doctors,
first.
okay?
Look, I blame the doctors, yes, but I blame the parents first and foremost. They get the most blame out of anybody. I don't care what you say. They get the most blame.
The doctors someone needs to be held responsible. And what you're going to hear from the squishes is, well, the doctors were just doing their jobs. Well, we shouldn't look. People should be free to choose whatever they want. Well, Layla's point is, I can't be free to choose whatever I want when I'm 13. I'm below the age of consent.
That's what she opened with. She even said that. Her first thing.
Yeah.
I'm not even at the age of sexual consent, but I'm able to change my sex.
Listen, guys, here at Views from the Couch, bro, we don't care if you're gay or straight or whatever preference you're doing. We don't care if you transition. All we care about is you do it at an appropriate age, which is 18, where you're, you could be old enough to make the decision. That's up to you. Personally, I don't condone it, or I don't accept it, and I don't respect it. But that's another thing. Let's get back to it.
Okay, and for these people whose job it is first to do no harm, to be making these life-altering decisions for me before I can consent, is deeply, deeply wrong. You know how it's wrong? You know how we know it's wrong? Because the federal government, which now pretends that transitioning at a very young age is wonderful and great, and we support transing the kids.
Look, 10 years from now, I'll say like less than 10 years from now, you're gonna have a whole bunch of rope cells. Rope gonna be, it's gonna be sold out. Look, bro, you can't even get rope no more because it's sold out. It's so.
So what you're saying? I should get into the rope selling business.
You should get into the used rope section. Buy used rope.
Okay.
If you know what I mean, the ropes is used pretty good. Yeah. Right, let's get it.
Even the Biden official who is in charge of that, Richard Levine, who now calls himself Rachel.
Oh yeah, the guy how we have a leader that's wearing female clothes, bro. The world is laughing.
Admitted in a clip that's now cropped up.
This administration sucks.
And it's like
really sucks.
This administration shows you like how bad this world is.
Yeah. And
how insane that there are, and then nobody's calling them out on it.
Go with JC.
She probably got insecurity about herself, the way she looked.
Pop up. Alright, cool. She probably got insecure about herself and the way look and did what she did, and it's still stupid.
Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very foolish, man.
Yeah, she's a 13-year-old girl, bro. Her mind's gonna be impressionable.
Yeah. You a kid, of course. I expect a kid to do foolish things.
Yeah, bro. And like when you steal from the store by because you a kid when you
Yeah, we all been there.
Yeah,
I've been there. Like, come on, bro. Like, why would you give a kid that much power?
You shouldn't,
to destroy themselves.
And in the end, they're not gonna love you for it. They're gonna blame you. They're going to blame you in the end.
I know why.
I wonder how many parents are getting blamed right now from their transition kids.
Yeah, man. What's up with these parents, bro?
Hey, bro. Hey, that reminds me, too, of Dwayne Wade's kid, bro. I don't know if he transitioned yet, but that boy's going to be on a shirt one day.
That boy's going to be mad.
Allegedly. He's going to be on a shirt.
Yeah.
That he is grateful that he did not transition until he was an adult.
Wow.
I have no regrets, because if I transitioned when I was young, and I
Look at this. Look at this.
This is transitioned.
He ain't transitioned, bro. All he did was let his hair grow out.
So this is a guy who transitioned to a woman.
Yeah.
Speaking right now, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I can't imagine a life without my children. And so every experience led me to here. And so how could I regret that?
He makes a great point. Had he transitioned, that is to say, been castrated when he was a little kid.
He wouldn't have kids. He wouldn't have kids. He wouldn't have grandkids. And that's what it That's what it took away from that 13-year-old.
He wouldn't have been able to have children. And for so many of these detransitioners, one of the most painful aspects of the regret is that they've been sterilized, that they've been castrated, that they won't be able to have kids. I look at my little kid.
That's crazy. That's right
tough,
there, bro. You won't be able to have kids.
This is the greatest joy that I can imagine in this world, at least. And you don't think about that when you're 13, when you're 14, when you're going through puberty, when you're going through an awkward phase, when you've got some anxiety about your body, when your friends are all...
And that reminds me, too, basically the parents took away their own... They
cut their family line.
Yeah, they cut their family line.
Their tree.
Like, basically...
Idiots.
You're done with this one, basically.
Parents are idiots, bro.
Unless they... damn. I can't even say unless they froze her eggs or something, but...
they got to start over and make a new baby.
All wrapped up in this bizarre fad of gender ideology, and you're sucked into it.
Actually, parents like that shouldn't be making more babies.
Yeah, they shouldn't be making more. They're going to do it again.
Yeah, like humans like that, I don't know, bro. Y'all don't have critical thinking. Y'all are devolved in some way.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
All right.
You don't think about those things, but even just a few years later, even at 18, you can begin to think of that and say, oh my goodness, what have I done? And the children should not be held responsible
bro.
for
You're not
what's
gonna
been
find, like I said it before, you're not going to find happiness that way.
You're looking for happiness in all the
You're looking for happiness. Like, if they can't, like...
Yeah, bro.
If they can't, like, change you into another sex, like more on, like, atom level, I guess, molecule level, or
a molecular level.
Yeah, molecular level. Like, if they can't change you like that, then there's nothing you can do about it. Cause you're gonna be in a permanent costume that you can't take off. And you're gonna be upset.
You're mutilated, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come with you're gonna have to come to the point of realization that you cannot be this, and that's just the whole point of I mean, that's just the whole end. That's just the end of that story.
Yep.
The parents should, the schools should, the government should, and the doctors should. And if we don't hold them responsible, if we don't insist upon consequences for bad behavior, you're going to get more of that bad behavior. And that's unjust, certainly to the victims.
That's true, JC. Oh, man.
So, JC says,
yeah, bro.
It's crazy how she 13 doing transition, but when I was 13, I was still trying to figure out why the moon is following my dad.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, hey,
bro, I can't. Exactly, right? I can't even remember how much stupid stuff I was doing when I was 13.
Bro, when I was 13, bro, all I was trying to do was trying to talk to the ladies, but and Naruto, Naruto. I was all about anime and girls.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro.
Just even to the perpetrators. Meanwhile, what are the Democrats doing? Well, we just got new information from a House Oversight Committee that another Biden has been taking money from communist China. According to the House Oversight.
I guess this is the other side of this. Wow.
All right, we're going to stop it there.
Hold on. Let me just play this right quick because, like, you see how they try to arrest Donald Trump right now?
Right now the media is coming hard on Trump right now. But
Biden's getting nothing done to him. He had documents in multiple places. He had his son had business in China, Ukraine. Like, come on,
I think
bro.
Biden is probably one of the most ignored presidents ever. Like, I've seen president after presidents be on the media heavy. And Biden, he somehow slips that.
He slipped that because that's not the real Biden, bro. That's a doppelganger. That's who they want, like, in place.
It's crazy,
so
bro.
The person who in power is like, hey, look, you're not gonna say nothing about it. This man don't know where he's going. He don't know when to stop reading.
That's how you
don't
know.
know how to get
That's how
off
you
the
know these news, the media is all
bought and paid for,
it's,
bro.
it's all hoax, bro.
If you listen to the media,
because I remember like growing up, presidents would do the most pettiest, smallest stuff.
Yep.
And the media would be covering that for their whole presidency.
Yep.
Their whole presidency. Yep. Even Trump's not even a president anymore. And they are still on this guy.
They always go back to him because they like to change the subject.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy, but yeah, that was just a little side piece.
Oversight
guys.
quote.
That's what's going on.
Over the course of several years, members of the Biden family and their companies received over $1.3 million in payments from accounts related to their associate, Rob Walker. Most of this money came as a result of a wire from a Chinese energy company and went not only to Hunter and James.
I guess that's why China's doing great right now.
Yeah.
Biden. James is Joe Biden's brother.
We can stop it here.
Yeah. We can stop it.
Yeah, but guys, that's a topic for
She was 13. She was 13 years old, and she yearned to bang. I'm just playing.
Man, that's tough,
yeah.
man.
13 years old, guys. Do you have a 13-year-old that you know? Can you imagine them cutting off their future for
his parents failed him.
What do you mean him? It was a her.
Oh, it started off as a her and went to a him?
Yeah.
Oh,
why do you think her voice is so deep?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I thought he was a he, and then he decided to go to a she. And
Nah.
Okay, so it's a she.
His hair would have been cut. He would have had like a brush cut or something.
Gotcha.
Whatever hair white people have.
Gotcha.
Whatever hairstyle they got. I don't know the name of their hairstyle.
Hey man, this stuff is all confusing as always.
As always, guys. So what do you think about the video? What's your opinion on it? You agree? You don't agree?
I feel like day by day,
Uh-huh.
this Western civilization is losing their mind.
Mm-hmm.
This world is spinning on a broken axle,
Mm-hmm.
and it's showing more and more and more as time goes forward.
It's showing you more that there are demons that are among us.
Yes, and the hypocrisy is through the roof.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Also,
and also shows you that
things that like 30, 40, 50 years ago that is common sense is not common anymore.
That's not common sense. What's that fluoride stare?
Right.
But it's like also these doctors they're not gonna get in trouble because once you did all those surgeries, you definitely had to sign something. They know what you had to sign, or they couldn't get they wouldn't be reliable. They would have been held accountable for what they did.
Right, man.
Because them contract that you signed to get that surgery, to get that false promise and hope, those are the real demons, bro. The most evil invention that the white person that the white man created was contracts.
Yep.
And they got that from Satan.
And one more thing, like guys, this thing is so unsustainable, man. You gotta realize children are the future, man. When you mess with your younger up and coming generations, that spells nothing but disaster for the future of your civilization. So I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. JC said, I remember a boy, he's gay and he got jumped for it. It's on the news too. That's crazy. That sucked that he got jumped. Personally, I don't believe that he should get jumped for being gay. But from in my opinion, being gay is wrong. I can see why they jumped him, but I don't like agree with it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of confusion, man. All that stuff is a lot of confusion.
Like you gotta leave it to the devil to confuse all these people.
Yeah.
We had the most simple situation going on. There's a man and there's a female and they get together, they have kids. Simple.
No
the story. That's the fairy tale right there.
No problem.
That's the story. But then
all these alternative lifestyles, all of these.
But then you get a few chemicals, a few red 40s, you get a few citric acid, you get a few of these GMOs and stuff like that in your food, and then everybody
and you know, top it all off with a little jab.
Yeah.
Jab action.
Yeah, and then now everybody is a different. Everybody wants to be a different skin color.
Yeah, everyone's like basically.
They want to be a different animal. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's basic at this point is people are becoming legally insane.
At this point, people are. I'm just thinking.
Like you have maniacs who are just walking the streets. At this
Anybody
point.
that come up to me with this BS about how this whole transition, all these, I'd be like, look, man, don't even talk to me. I already know where you at. You part of this world, and you gonna be with this world to the end. All right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man, but.
Just
heavy stuff, guys.
Yeah, we
heavy
put that
stuff.
video out
This
that
is
you guys
heavy
know what's
topic,
going on
bro.
in the world, bro. Yeah.
Yep. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for watching our reaction. Hope you got a lot of information from this. Hope you learned something and got a new point of view to things.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was our point.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to cut this to block this video one day.
Yeah. Guys, most likely YouTube is gonna block this type of content. So if you see it's blocked, you already know where to find our videos. The Patreon link is right here on the screen. Go follow us on Patreon and also other social media platforms. Get yourself a love note. What?
You don't got
I can't promote that.
You don't got it.
I don't have to have it to not promote it.
But you don't have it though.
I'm gonna get it, bro. I'm gonna get it.
All right.
But yeah, get yourself a love note. Be on your spiritual awakening. Read your Bible, definitely. In these times,
and Bible explains all this stuff.
Yeah,
man.
it explains all of this stuff, man. Like crack open that Bible, guys. And if you never read a Bible, I highly suggest you get one before they become outlawed.
Yeah.
So
California's working on it, and
yeah.
apparently Israel's working on it. All right. Peace, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, guys. It's from the couch out.